I don't know quite still how it's happening, except for the so-called necessity of austerity, which saw your children's school, because it was never sold to you like this at the time, was it? There's been a massive financial crisis caused by bankers lending money to people who would not be able to pay it back, right? That's your subprime mortgage scandal in a nutshell. Why did they do it? Because they got a bonus the minute the deal was signed, and their responsibility for making sure that the person who signed the deal will be able to pay for the next 20 years was zero. That's in British city terms the deregulation that was undertaken in the 80s under Margaret Thatcher. That's how it happened. How could you borrow money that you'd never be able to afford? How the hell did I get 110% mortgage from Northern Rock to buy my first flat? Answer: Thatcherite deregulation. What, the Brexit people want more deregulation? You do the sums. So you end up in this situation where a massive hole in the country's finances caused by people profiting out of selling debt to people who wouldn't be able to afford to pay it back has to be filled. How are we going to fill the hole? Well, we're going to fill the hole by cutting public spending or freezing public spending. We're going to call it austerity, and we're going to go nuts about that Liam Byrne letter that was left as a joke in the Treasury saying there isn't any money left, and people who aren't very bright but who think they're right-wing are going to spend the next few years arguing that this is all necessary. But the people who groom those people who aren't very bright but think they're right-wing never said, oh yeah, one of the areas where we're going to save the money to bail out the bankers is in your kids' schools. Now vote Osborne.